to Yoga with Alchemy, live from the Greater Grand Rapids YMCA. We will begin today facing the long edge of our mat, legs nice and wide. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. As we exhale, folding forward. Grasp the elbows, hang the head heavy. And begin to tune into yourself this morning. How are you? Begin to tune into your breath, lengthening the inhales, lengthening the exhales. Gently guiding the weight toward the ball of the foot. Slowly shaking the head no. And gently shaking the head yes. The music woke up to join us this morning. On your next inhale, bend the knees and roll up through the spine, coming up to standing. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. Exhale, folding forward. Bend the left knee and gently sink toward the left side. And straighten, bending the right knee and sinking toward the right side. And straighten. Left side again, gently bending the left knee. And straighten. Right side. Bend the knee, sinking over toward that side and straighten. Inhale, bend the knees and roll up through the spine. Sweep the palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Relax the head. Gently grasping behind the calves, the ankles, or the thighs. Gently drawing the belly button back toward the thighs. Exhale, release the hands. Bend the knees and roll up through the spine. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. Exhale, folding forward. Walking the fingertips over toward the left side. Take it easy to start with. We're just warming up. On your next exhale, move through center, coming over to the right side. Come back to center. Bend the knees and roll up through the spine. Stepping up toward the top of our mat. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. Exhale, folding forward. Bending the left knee, straightening the right. And if your fingertips don't quite reach your mat this morning, you may simply place the palms onto the shins or thighs. Relax the head. Straighten the left knee and bend the right. Straighten the right knee as well. On your next exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, and step back right and left to the top of your plank. As you exhale, lowering down. Inhale, pushing the mat away from you, extend through the elbows, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Coming into downward facing dog. Adjusting the hands and the feet if you need. Bend the left knee, keeping the right leg straight. Even if your heels don't touch the mat, that's all right. And if you have both knees bent, that's fine. Exhale, push the extend the left knee and bend the right knee if you have the space. So we're grounding down through the hands, gently pushing them into the mat and slightly away. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Bend both knees, look toward the palms, and walk, step, or hop forward. We're in our forward fold, Uttanasana, gently stretching the backs of the legs. Head is relaxed. And roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing. We'll take a big step back with our right foot. Hips facing forward toward the short edge of our mat. Bring your hands to your hips. As we inhale, lifting our chest an inch. As we exhale, folding forward, gazing toward our big toe. So if this is all you have space for today, that's okay. You may also put a bend in this front left leg if you need a little more space. You can bring your palms down to your thigh or your shin. And if you have more space still, straightening that front leg and drawing yourself down, bringing the palms to the shin, the ankle, or either sides of the foot. Exhale, bending that front left leg. So we're shifting our weight forward. As we inhale, straightening that leg if you have the space. Exhale, bend the left knee. And then straighten. Bending that left knee one last time and straighten. Just kidding. Bending that left knee once again. And drawing ourselves forward, lifting our right leg up and off of the mat. So if it's toes to the mat, that's fine. Lifting it just a little bit off of the mat is okay too. Or if you have more space, lifting it parallel with the floor, fingertips down on the mat. Or you may bend that leg and bring the palms to the thigh, gazing just in front of you. Exhale, bringing the right leg back down to join the left. Relax the head. On your next inhale, bend the knees and roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Standing up nice and tall. Sinking into our left leg, drawing our right toes behind us. If you have more space, grasping the ankle. And you can use a wall or chair if you have something available to you to assist you today, that's fine. Drawing the ankle toward the butt, and then the knee comes down, pushing it down toward our mat. Hand can be on the hip, or left hand can be in front of you, wherever you need it to be to assist you today. Exhale, release. Gentle wiggle. You stay facing the short edge of the mat. I'm going to turn around. So sinking into our right leg this time, bringing our left toes back behind us. Again, if you have more space, drawing the ankle into the palm, and then gently guiding the knee down toward the mat. Gaze is lifted, finding a drishti or a focal point to fix your gaze. This will help you find some stability. Exhale, releasing that foot back down to the mat. Inhale, sweeping the palms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bend the knees and roll up through the spine. Stepping back with the left foot this time. Hips facing toward the short edge of our mat. Hands on the hips. As we inhale, lifting the chest an inch. As we exhale, drawing ourselves forward, focusing on our big toe. Drawing the nose toward the knee. Again, if you need a little space, you can bend this front right leg, placing the palms onto the thigh or shin. Or if you have more space, coming down to the ankle or mat. exhale, bending that front right leg. And straighten, if you have the space. Exhale, bending that front right leg. And straighten. Bending that knee once again. Working through a little bit of mobility here. And again, as we exhale, bending the knees, gently shifting our weight toward that front right foot and bringing our left toes toward the mat, or if we have the space, beginning to lift off. Again, if you got yourself palms on the thigh, bend in that front leg, begin to shift that weight forward, and you can leave the toes on the mat like so, or if you have the space, begin to lift that back leg, even if it just comes up a little, finding something to gaze on just in front of you. And as we exhale, bending that leg and floating it back down to meet our right foot. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, walk, step, or hop back to the top of your plank. And lowering the knees down, coming to all fours. Begin to open the sides of the body, so you're drawing your hip toward your shoulder on one side and then the other. So hip toward the shoulder, almost like you're trying to open the rib cage to the side. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back behind you for downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg up and back behind you. Bend the knee, bring it to the nose, plant the foot between the hands. And lower the back left knee down to the mat. Drawing the palms up toward the thigh. Sinking the hips forward. Adjusting the feet if we need to. On your next exhale, bring your left palm down to the mat on the inside of the right foot. If you have the space, reaching back, reaching forward, and then up and back with the right. So you're twisting toward the thigh. You may place the right hand onto the hip here. Or if you have more space, drawing the heel toward the hip, oh my goodness, of the left. So you're reaching back toward that ankle, toward that foot, drawing the heel of the foot to the hip. You may also step out just a bit with that right hand, twisting. So you're pulling that foot and pushing into the hand at the same time, creating an opposition, opening the body up. Stretching the quad and a bit of the adductor on the other side. Exhale, release the right hand, allowing the left foot to float back down. Step the right palm back in. right hand down on the other side of the foot. Tuck the back left toes and extend. On your next exhale, send the right leg back behind you, coming into your downward facing dog once again. On your next inhale, lifting your left leg this time up and back behind you. Bend the knee, bring it to the nose, and plant the foot between the hands. And lower the right knee down to the mat. Bringing the palms to the thighs and gently shifting the hips forward. On your next exhale, bringing your right palm down to the mat. Again, reaching forward with the left, and then up and back. If you have the space, once again, drawing that foot into the hand. Maybe stepping out a bit with the right if you need to, and pushing into the hand and pulling with that back foot. Opening the chest to the side. Connecting with your breath. Exhale, release the foot back down to the mat. Stepping that right hand back in. Bring your left hand down to the other side of the foot. Tuck the back right toes. Extend that back leg, pushing off. Sending your left leg back into your downward facing dog. On your next exhale, bend the knees, look toward the palms, walk, step, or hop through so that you may come to a seated position. You may also drop the knees down to the mat, coming to all fours, sinking back toward the hips. Drop the hip onto your mat as well and swing the legs around. And if your ankles are not already toward the bottom edge of your mat, walking forward, extending the arms out from the shoulders as we exhale, rolling down slowly. Hug the knees into the chest. On your next exhale, releasing the left leg down toward the mat. If you have the space, you may draw the sole of the foot onto the mat as well. So bending the left leg or straightening it, whichever you prefer, whatever you have space for. Hugging the right knee in a little deeper. Release the right hand, drawing it out from the shoulder like a T, left palm to right shin. As you exhale, drawing the right leg across the left side of the body. Gazing up toward the ceiling or over the right shoulder, or simply closing the eyes. Inhale, coming back up to center. Giving that right knee one last hug before sending it on its way. Sole of the foot coming down to the mat or extending that leg. As we inhale, drawing the left knee up toward the chest. Releasing the left arm out from the shoulder like a T, right palm to left shin. As you exhale, drawing the left knee across the right side of the body. Hugging the left knee in, drawing the right knee back in. Extend the right leg up, extend the left leg up. Both legs extended, drawing the toes down toward you for a flexed foot. And then push the toes away from you for pointed foot. And flex, drawing the toes toward you. You can bend the knees here, that's fine. And push the toes away from you for a pointed foot. Flexing the toes one last time. Exhale, allowing the left leg to float down. Either sole of the foot coming onto the mat or leg extended. Interlacing the fingers behind the thigh, or if you have more space, the calf. Exhale, release. Inhale, drawing the left leg up, interlacing the fingers behind the thigh. Bending the knee, or if you have more space, extending the foot, or extending the leg. Exhale, release it down. We will move into Shavasana, our longest held posture. So if Shavasana is not within your space today, you may choose a position that suits you best, whether that's sitting up and meditating, drawing the soles of the feet knees wide, or soles of the feet onto the mat, knees together. You may also choose to do legs up wall if you have the space. So you would draw yourself so you are sitting next to a wall. You can take your mat with you. As you lean back, your legs will go up the wall. You may need to scoot yourself a little closer so that your hips touch. Legs are up the wall, palms can be out to the side or placed on the belly and chest or wherever you would like them to be. This is also an option. So choosing your variation, whatever that happens to look like today. And when you're ready, closing the eyes. Relax the ankles, relaxing the calves. Relax the hips. Relax the palms. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Relax the forehead. Relax the whole body, heavy into the mat. Slowly come back into your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Gently shaking the head left to right. next inhale, drawing your fingertips high above your head and stretching from fingertip to toe. And as you exhale and relax back down, drawing yourself onto your left side. When you're ready, bringing your top palm onto the mat in front of your chest, extending your top leg, pushing yourself up into a seated position. Bringing the palms together, heart center. Rub them together to create prana or energy, and place them over your heart. We spent a lot of time this practice upside down, folded over, folding forward, in downward facing dog, etc. So as we move forward into the week, let this be a small reminder to maybe occasionally take a step back and find a new perspective, even if it's just upside down. Bring the palms together again at heart center and bow your heads. Namaste.